Good morning to all the students of class 8th. Today we are going to study figure of speech. Figures of speech. Now what is figure of speech? See, a figure of speech or rhetorical figure, what is that? It is a figurative language in the form of a single word or a phrase itself. So it can be a special repetition or arrangement or omission of words with literal meanings, or it is a phrase with a specialized meaning that is not being based on a literal meaning of the word. And there are different types of figures of speech that we will discuss in this video. See, first of all, we will discuss about what is the difference between literal and figurative language. See, before learning figure of speech, first we have to understand the difference between literal and figurative language. So that we will discuss first. What is it? See, literal language is what it is the actual dictionary meaning of a word. See, what is the actual word it is being said. For example, the language that means what it appears to mean. They avoid exaggeration, metaphor, or embellishment, or in that the conforming to the most obvious meaning. It is the exact meaning of the word or a phrase or a sentence or any story. So it means that literal language. See, let us see the example of literal language. For example, one, the weather is beautiful today. It means what is exactly says. So this sentence is in the literal language. See the second sentence, the great battle of Plassey fought in 1757. And see what it means. It means what is exactly says the battle that was been the Battle of Plassey that was been fought in the year 1957. So this is in a literal language. See, in other word, when we talk about the literal language, it means exactly what it says, word for word. It means that literal language. And when we talk about figurative language, see, language that goes beyond the normal meaning of the words used. See, they are based on making use of figures of speech, metaphorical. They have been represented by figure or symbol. See, that goes the language which we speak that goes beyond the normal meaning of the word. See, we'll see through example. It would be more clearer to you. See, example of figurative language. See, what is it? Fragrance always stays in the hand that gives the rose. See, in this sentence, that does it mean that our hands smell good? No, it means that giving to others is gracious and the good feeling of giving stays with you. So it means that giving something. Here, the sentence actual meaning is different and an other meaning is hidden in the sentence. See the other meaning which it tries to explain us. So this sentence is in a figurative language when the sentence the actual meaning is different from the other meaning which is there in the sentence, that is called as figurative language. See, in other word, when we talk about figurative language, there is a deeper meaning hidden in the word. In a sentence, there is some type of other deeper meaning is there. So that is all about the difference between the literal and the figurative language. Now we will start an important and interesting concept, that is figures of speech. First of all, we will discuss that is simile. See, a simile is a figure of speech comparing two unlike things. See, here we are being comparing two unlike things. They are being often introduced with the words. See which words are used while comparing, like or as. See the example. Friends are like parachutes. If they aren't there the first time you need them, chances are you won't be needing them again. See, does this sentence means that I should jump out of an airplane with my friend strapped to my back? Because it's like a parachute, they have said over here in the sentence. Absolutely not. See, friends are being compared to what? Parachutes. using the word like friends, parachutes. They are being compared. So friends and parachutes, they both are dissimilar and unlike to each other. See, they both are unlike a thing. And yet we have found a way to relate, and we have related it and compare them. So this is a simile. See the meaning, the parachute must be there for you the first time. See, when you dive, there should be a parachute with you from airplane. So you need them as you will fall to your death if you don't have parachute. If they are not there for you the first time, you need them. You will not need them again. You will be dead. If you don't have it, you'll be dead. So, friends are the same way. When we talk about the friends, they are at the same way. If you have a crisis and need your friend to support you, but he doesn't come through, you don't really need that friend for help again. So in this, the comparison is unlike parachute and friends. The made by word is used, the word used for comparison in simile used are like and as. And when we talk about metaphor, see, unlike simile, metaphor from the Greek language meaning transfer. See, it means transfer, metaphor. So, is language that directly compares seemingly unrelated subjects. So, they directly compare. Here, like and as will not be used, but they are being compared. For example, a good laugh is sunshine in a house. See, does this mean that a laugh is actually light from the sun? Absolutely not. See, laugh is the sun. A good laugh. See, let us explain. Let me explain you properly. A good laugh is being compared. See, a good laugh is what it has been compared to sunshine by saying that it is sunshine laugh, sunshine. See, they are unlike. The language that directly compares seemingly unrelated subjects. They both are unrelated. A good laugh and sunshine are dissimilar and unlike things than being compared to each other. See, the sun meaning of is that sunshine brings joy and happiness to people. It brightens up a room, a house, or wherever it rays strikes. And when the laughter we talk about, laughter does the same thing. It also brings joy and happiness to people, and they also brighten up the room if there is a laughter in the house or even wherever it is heard. So that was about metaphor. Now we will discuss is personification. See, personification is a figure of speech in which human characteristics are attributed to an abstract quality, animal, or inanimate object. See, in this personification, they are being attributed to a abstract quality, any kind of quality, or animal or an inanimated object. See, if I'll example, you will understand it more clearly. The tree bowed and waved to me in the wind. See, does this mean a tree actually recognized I was there and acknowledged me by taking a bow and waving to me? No, absolutely not. See, the tree is being given the human characteristic or action of waving and bowing. See, what tree is given the quality of bowing to as like a human being and bowing, and the tree is being personified. Here what is being personified? Tree, as it bowed and waved. So it is now it now has a character like human being to bow. Again, unlike or dissimilar things are being compared here also. Tree, person. See, the meaning is that it simply draws a picture in our mind that it must be an extremely windy day for the tree, branches to wave, and the trunk to bend as if it were bowing. See, the tree is being given the human characteristic or action of waving and bowing. So, the tree is being personified, and now it is a character. So here there is a here it has been personified as tree as a person, and like doing the action of bowing. So this is called personification. And now, when we talk about hyperbole, see, it's a figure of speech in which an exaggeration or overstatement is made. See, in this, exaggeration is being performed, is made or illustrated a point, that is called hyperbole. See, let's see the example. I am so hungry, I could eat a horse. And the other sentence, 10,000 sunlights light up this room. See, does this mean that I could actually eat an entire horse? No, I can't eat. Or that this room is blindingly bright from actual suns? Of course not. See, a ridiculous image is being painted in our mind to get the significance and importance of the point across. See, first, the obvious meaning that I am extremely hungry, but in no way could I eat a 400-pound horse. And the second clearly means that our room is extremely bright, but in no way will we be blinded by it. So here we can see that exaggeration has been used. And when we talk of alliteration, see, it is a repetition of initial consonant sound. See, you can see the consonant sound is being repeated. For example, Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled pepper. See here, P, 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 they are being repeated, alliteration. Repetition of initial consonant, initial one consonant sound. The second one, she, sell, seashells in the seashore. The third one, silly Sally sings the song, silly Sally song. So here the repetition of consonant is being done, and that is initial consonant. That is called alliteration. And when we talk of onomatopoeia, see, it is the use of words that imitates the sounds of nature or the sounds that has been associated with the object or action they refer to. See here, the sound is associated to what object or a nature, sound of nature. See, with the example you will come to know more clearly. The ringing of the phone annoys the crock. Tick tock, tick tock. The mouse went up the clock. Bang, bang, bang. See the sound you can see of the nature, the sound which is associated to the object, any type of a object. I love to hear the chirping of the birds early in the morning. So that was onomatopoeia, and I hope you all understood this figure of speech. Thank you for listening.